Hey everybody, I'm here to do an energy check on twin flames. So this is by request because I didn't really want to be doing these, but folks need it and I'm here to serve. So then I get an energy for the masculine, please. Spirit, just the energy of the masculine in this twin flame connection right now. Oh, well, I ended up getting this card for the feminine. All right, let's get a card for the masculine. Sorry about that. Let's get a card for the masculine energy. Spirit. Feminine energy card that we get for her is Rage. Number 6, Sekhmet, goddess of rage. And for the masculine we get Kovum, number 11, god of love. So the masculine is in the energy of love and the feminine is in the energy of rage. At the bottom of the deck for the masculine we get Aries, god of battle.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. It's cutting out.
Okay, let me move this closer. All right, so I got the god of love for the masculine and the god of rage for the feminine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And at the bottom of his deck is the god of battle. And at the bottom of her deck is the goddess of strength, Mary Magdalene. So sounds like somebody is ready to rumble. And sounds like the masculine energy is coming with love, but his guard is up. Ding. And the feminine is in rage and she's ready to use her gifts to get what she wants. She knows who she is and she knows she has all of the tools that she needs in order to manifest what she wants. Interesting, the god of battle is a 6 and the goddess of rage is also a 6. So 6 is about love and relationships, renewals, reconciliations. So this is just a part of the cycle right now. It's the energy. So the masculine has love on his mind as well, but he also is thinking about providing and protecting and listening to his intuition. And the goddess of rage is leaning more on her masculine side, which is the lion, and kind of turning away from her feminine side, which is the lioness. Okay. So that's that energy. And the god of battle, which is ready for war, ready to defend themselves, ready to defend their feelings. He is ready to fight for his relationship. Okay. All right. So let me get some messages from the Mystic Moon Oracles and see if we can get an idea of what is going on. Let me get let's see what's going on in this situation with these twin flames right now, Spirit. Let me get a card for the masculine energy right now. Unawakened. He don't know what the heck is going on. Let's see what.
I'm surprised.
And return. Unawakened and returned for the masculine. All right, let me get 3 more for the masculine. Thank you. Union. Metamorphosis. Divine timing. Ashe. So, masculine energy, unawakened, return, union, metamorphosis, divine timing. Okay. So, he's having feelings, maybe he's having dreams that and he might not understand it, but it's calling him to love. The bottom of the deck for him is purge. So it's about changing, it's about growing, it's about divine timing. So something may have been a catalyst. Maybe the rage has caused the masculine to take a look at himself, knowing that he wants to come back. He wants this relationship. But divine timing is at play in this. The God of love is the number 11. 11 is manifestation, divine timing, miracles. So whatever's going on between the two of you is causing him to be in his feelings. And he wants to come back. I want to say he wants to come back because he wants to learn more. That's what I'm hearing. For our feminine, let's see what her messages from the Twin Flame Mystic Moon deck are. For the feminine energy.
Sorry. Like he loves me, he's sorry, and he's in his feelings because I'm mad at him because he acted like a fucking dirty dick bitch.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but like if you just got told that you have TB, a UTI, and fucking a yeast infection, you wouldn't be happy either. My pussy still is on fucking fire.
Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me. All right. Okay. YouTube is not paying me anyway, so they might not even let this shit go through. Ooh. So you get pause, purge, big dreams for the feminine. Pause, purge. So purge was at the bottom of the deck for him also earlier. Pause, purge, big dreams. Let me get 2 more for her, please. Ooh. Oof. 2, self-worth and recognition. Tribe at the bottom of the deck. Tribe. I think I spoke to and said earlier, this is about something more than just the two of you.
Yeah, our child.
There's a connection, and it has to do with your lineage, your tribes. Like I said before.
Our child.
No, your tribe is the people you come from. But like I said, yeah, it's saying that you need to pause, purge, big dreams, your self-worth, and recognition. Recognition comes under his divine timing. Metamorphosis is coming after, self-worth is coming under metamorphosis. Big dreams is coming under union. Return is coming under purge. And pause is coming under unawakened. So, I think it's saying for the feminine that she needs to take a chill.
I need to take a chill pill?
Yeah, you need to take a chill. And think about what it is that you want. You know, recognizing that this is a union, this is a twin flame union, but at the same time, you have the right to stand up for yourself. But because it's coming...
So, I know he's my twin flame, but I also know that he's an ancient ass, dirty ass, lying ass, fuck ass, bitch ass nigga. And I'm pissed off at him. And you know what? I love him to death, and I forgive him, and I really do. I really do forgive him. But that does not stop me from feeling angry about the way that he treats me and the way that he just discards me and uses me like he doesn't give a fuck. Because you know what? If I did him the way he did me, he would be feeling just as motherfucking sick as me. And he perceives that I did, and guess what? He's motherfucking sick to his stomach. Because that shit is not fucking cute. That is ugly bitch behavior.
So if that's how you feel, and he thinks that you cheated on him even though you didn't, but he's feeling the same feelings that you're feeling. Anger, disgust, hatred, saying things that you shouldn't be saying, speaking before you thinking, at least with him. You just be nasty. But there has to be...
I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. Nasty. I've been a nasty girl.
Yeah.
I've been a nasty girl.
And that nastiness...
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody... He does match my freak. Is somebody gonna match my nasty? Yes, he does. Because he's a freaking weirdo. And I guess I am too. If he's my
right. If he's the things that you find in him that are weirdo stuff, maybe he's looking at you and thinking it's weirdo stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, I said to him, I'm like, look at me. Look at me. Whatever you see that you don't like about me, then look at yourself.
But same for you. Same for you. You are as rough with him as he is with you.
I look at him and I go, I do not like this person. I do not like the person that I am when I'm with you. I do not like the way that we treat each other.
Because you don't like the shadow side. Because you don't like the shadow side of yourself, and you're seeing it playing out in real time in front of your face, and you don't like it. So maybe you need to look at yourself and see that there are things that you do that are unbecoming. You are turning more towards your masculine rage rather than your feminine pause.
That's true.
Okay, thank you, Spirit. Next, we're going to look at these, what is this? Oh, what does he want to say that he hasn't said? This is also Mystic Moon's deck, Twin Flame Messages. Let's see what he what you haven't heard, or what he's thinking, what he'd like to say to you if you weren't in such a rage. Let me get 5 cards for him, please, Spirit. For the masculine energy, what is his thoughts right now? Even though he's awake and he wants to return. I know I screwed things up and I honestly have no idea on how to fix it. Lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get 3 more cards. And that's what it is with pathological liars. It's easier for them to lie than to tell the truth because they're afraid of the reaction that they're going to get. Even if you said, I'm not going to be mad, blah, 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 blah. He was afraid. And then when he did tell you the truth, you got mad.
Because he lied about it for 5 months.
Right. But he lied because he was afraid. Your words linger in my mind. So he goes over and over all the things that you said to him.
Good. I hope it burns. Just like my pussy does right now.
Could you stop? Oh my Lord.
I mean, like, fuck this man, bro. I'm sorry if that's goes for you two, but like, he really fucked my shit up. I got a 3-peat, girl. A 3-peat.
That's your fault for going back with him.
I didn't know that he was fucking other bitches raw.
I don't give a damn if a man gives you a disease, unless it's like something stupid. But like I said, honeymoon.
I will say this is the only instance in which the dick was actually working.
Oh my Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. 2 more cards, please, for the masculine energy here. Oh, I'm reminded of you constantly. Oh, more. 1 more for him, please.
All the time.
Excuse me? You miss him too?
I do. I hope he burns.
And it says, hello, last card for him. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. And that comes under divine timing. All right, Spirit, let's... Yeah,
He's just as delusional as me. That is delusion.
He's scared of you.
He's what?
He's scared of you.
He should be scared of me.
Anyway, Spirit, let me get 5 cards. Okay, for feminine. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. Over pause. Let's get some more cards for the feminine, please. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Let me get a card for the feminine. Ha! Under purge, I'm in a much better headspace right now. What does that sound? What does that sound?
I'm not Walmart.
Walmart? Yes. Well, it says I'm in a much better energy right now over purge. So that means that you have to take time and pause and think about what you're doing and what you're saying. I'm going to turn off your speaker for a minute. I can't. Damn. Oh, you? Okay. Oh, that means that you can't hear me. No. Alright, anyway. Let's get 3 more cards for the feminine. For big dream, Spirit. I just wasn't ready for you. This is not what you expected from him. Let's get 2 more cards, please. I didn't hear you. What? What'd you say?
I said I'm at the pharmacy.
Okay, good.
So I didn't hear anything that you said.
All right. I said, let me just get the 2 more cards and then I'll get all the thoughts. But it does say, over big thoughts.
Hold on, Pat. I'm not saying Roberts. It's trouble. I'm not saying it's Roberts. It's Cat.
Okay, Spirit. Let's get those last two cards.
Thank you.
I think you better pick up one of those pregnancy tests and have it at the house. Buy a pregnancy test and keep it at the house.
I have some at the house already.
Oh. All right, over self-worth, Spirit. Let me get a message for the...
All right, now I'm ready to hear what you were saying. I'm sorry.
That's
When
okay.
I'm talking to her, I didn't need to lock in.
All right. We got... I'm more affected than you know. Over self-worth. And over recognition. I wish I could take back the things that I said. And at the bottom of the deck, you feel like home to me.
That is how I feel.
Okay. So tribe and you feel like home to me. So there's a connection, there's a recognition. And this is just part of the cycle. And you need to calm down, take a chill, get yourself in a better headspace. Realize that as much as you wanted this relationship, you weren't really ready for him and the way he acts. But this has affected you a lot, and it's caused you to get defensive because it's making you feel like a fool. It's making you question your choices, which is what this first card is talking about, finally feeling the consequences of your actions. And you wish you could take back the things that you said.
Yeah.
And then also, yeah, you feel you're foolish for trusting him, that you were ready to pursue your dreams with him, but what's he bringing you weren't ready for. He brought something you weren't... dealing with him is something you weren't expecting. And it has been affecting you. Alright, so these... Alright. You use the strongest words. Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Matter of fact, no. Let's get this, the Twin Flame... Shadows. By Mystic Moon. Shadows. So let me get some shadow cards for this situation for the masculine. What are the shadows here in this situation? Subconscious feelings, thoughts, anger, depression, regret. Okay, for the masculine. Let's set this for the masculine.
Alright.
Unavailable and lust.
Ooh. Not me.
This is for him. Hush.
Okay, damn.
Unavailable and lust. Embarrassment. Two more cards, please, Spirit. Embarrassment. Silenced. And disillusioned. Secondary. Okay, so he's feeling he's embarrassed. He has no words. He can't say anything. I think whatever you said to him really affected him and kind of showed him a side of you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it did.
And so he's holding back.
Mm-hmm.
But he feels like his lust has caused him right? Okay. His lust has caused him some embarrassment. And I don't think that he thought that you were going to take it that hard after all this time. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Let's get some messages here for the feminine shadows.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You too.
Let's get 5 cards for the feminine, please, Spirit.
He didn't think I was going to take the betrayal that hard?
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to act up this bad.
You don't know me. Right. You don't know me at all.
Okay, the first card you got is invaded. So you feel like you've been used and taken advantage of. And he brought something to you that shouldn't have been. Next card, please. Spirit. Let me find out. 4 more for the feminine energy, please. What is in her subconscious? What is she thinking? Ooh. Okay. We got cold, distant, and cowardly.
Cowardly?
Yeah, you think he's a coward.
Oh yeah, I do think he is.
And that's why he feels silenced.
Yeah, 'cause he's a pussy.
Jesus Christ, girl.
Listen,
And the last card,
like that.
the last card for you is foolish.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel that way.
And still secondary at the bottom of the deck. So this is about something else outside of you. It's a third party situation. That's why secondary keeps coming up, because both of you feel like the other person has another person and that they're not the main character.
Which is untrue on my end.
We know that. We're just telling you what the feelings are. You feel invaded, you feel cold towards him and distant. You think he's cowardly, and you feel foolish for continuing to engage with him. Ashe. All right, so last signs from spirit, love. Let's get 5 cards for the masculine. What is spirit trying to tell them? What is the message? What is it that they need to turn their attentions to, or how can they solve this situation? For him, we get horns and dominance. I think it's horns, Horns, and dominance. I think it's saying that he needs to, that's for him, and he needs to stand up for himself. Also, I'm feeling like it's saying to him that he needs to protect himself. Learn how to wear a condom. That would help. Dumbass. All right, let me get another card for the masculine energy here. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Hammer and force. Hammer and force. What else, Spirit? What else? What else, Spirit? Okay, so it's orange, excitement, enthusiasm, and warmth. Something else for the masculine spirit? Let me get 2 more. Two more cards for the masculine, please. Ooh, thank you. Ooh. He got number 555. Wisdom, a wake-up call, time to move in a new direction. Over silenced. Wake-up call, time to move in a new direction. One more card for the masculine energy, please, Spirit.
You want to try your card again and say? No, I had the new card. I wasn't sure if it changed it over. I have the money. It's somebody who was scanning off the wallet, but right. I don't have it. Thank you.
The last card is hat and rolls.
Sorry.
It's okay. It seems as if what I got from this, because this says dominance and horns, but this again to me is maybe referring to his ancestors. And force and hammer, I think they've been coming to him in his dreams. Because I'm getting this, the way, yeah. And that he needs to maybe change the way he's acting, his masculine energy, change the way he's doing it. He feels that he has to present himself a certain way in order to be dominant, in order to be a man, you know. And maybe he has to reconsider those roles. Maybe this is a relationship where he won't be the dominant, and the dominant will be you, Ding. Right? Because you see, the girl is the one wearing the hat. And it says roles. So this is about maybe accepting that he's not going to be the dominant party dealing with you. All right, but he has to change. And he has to be more warm towards you. Okay. Editorializing. Let's get five cards for the feminine. 5 cards for the feminine, please. Ooh. Cloud shapes and guardian. Cloud shapes and guardian angels. You should look to nature. You should look to the sky and see if there's messages that you see up there. It may sound weird, but believe me, it could be. Guardian angels are watching over you. And they love you. See what else. Okay. So we have 444. Your handwork, your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. So it sounds to me like you are putting down your boundaries. You are showing him what you expect from this relationship. You're standing your ground, and this is going to build a foundation. And the next hourglass, time is slipping. Yeah, you feel like he's wasting time. He's wasting your time. You're wasting time. Time is slipping by. And you want to get started on your dream. You want to get started on a relationship. All right, two more. Peace, dove. And it's the same orange as the card that he got at the same spot. Enthusiasm and excitement and dove and peace. See that? So I think that he would be...
I don't know if they've been told together or not. Robert.
So, let's get one more card, right? Oh no. Two more. What a feminine. Milk and nourishment. Milk and nourishment.
I already know what I know.
One more card. One more card. Oof, one more, please. The last card for you is Black, rebellion, pessimism, and lack. Okay. And now the bottom of the deck is a rainstorm. Rainstorm and melancholy. So, it's saying to me that whatever this third party, this outside party, has started this upsetness in the relationship, and they are going about their business and they could care less. Either way. So I think that means that whoever this third party is, was just a thing. It doesn't mean anything to him. What's that, the shopping cart? Oh, shucks. Okay. So, here we have I think for you, you need to work on nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, which you did, which you are. But you need to.
You're talking about him, and I see his workman right now. I'm literally looking at his workman right now. And his little worker
Okay. So maybe he's there. And if he is, they're asking for you to be peaceful. And he may be coming to try to force a conversation.
No, because the van's leaving now. But
or whatever. Whenever,
I haven't seen one of the work vans driving around in a little minute, so it's kind of nice to see.
Anyway, I cannot with you. So we got all right, Spirit. What is this situation between the two of these potential twin flame soulmates, masculine, feminine? What is this about? This is about your shadow side, your shadow aspect, number 5.
We're both life path 5.
Well then, 5 is about change and recognition and graduation. So once you all start, acting peaceful, taking care of yourself, paying attention to your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and stop being pessimistic and stop being rebellious. That's for you. And him, he's having a wake-up call. He has to move in a new direction regarding how he looks at masculine and feminine roles. Because that's what's keeping you all in prison. See? Shadow aspects. Let me get the book. Here we go. If you drew this card, there is an aspect of your hidden self within that is calling out, desiring acknowledgement. Each person has shadow aspects. These are parts of ourselves that we have disowned, hidden, rejected, or unknown and unseen to us. One category we bury in our shadow is emotion that's too painful or difficult to feel, such as grief or anger, or emotions that we disapprove of, such as jealousy and guilt. Beliefs, thoughts, constructs, and patterns that we disassociate from due to disapproval and shame, such as prejudices and bad habits, can also be found in our shadow. We can also bury parts of our personality that we do not approve of or cannot face because of such aloofness, stubbornness, or procrastination tendencies. Past traumas, early childhood traumas can be deeply buried in our shadow, as these are very painful to allow to come to the surface to be faced. These aspects are calling out for your attention like a small child crying out for love. Instead of allowing them to continue festering, facing them is similar to drawing deeply embedded poison out of a wound with a poultice. Integrated shadow aspects can dramatically lighten your energy, and some can even become useful tools. For example, a tendency to be outspoken can be placed in the shadow out of fear of being a bitch. When integrated back,
and I'm not afraid of being a fucking bitch.
we know that. Can I finish the sentence? when integrated back in outspokenness, can actually become a useful tool to assert yourself and thrive at your work. So, yes, you have never hidden your outspokenness, and it.
That is not true.
Okay. Anyway, but it does work. It may be working to your advantage in this situation. But as I told you earlier when we were talking, he's triggering you and you're triggering him about in regards to past hurts that have nothing to do with either of you. Trauma from growing up, things like that. Childhood trauma is why you're so triggered, even if it's because of just the lie, not of what he did, but the fact that he lied about it over and over. That's triggering to you, and you speaking up about it because you're not going to stand for it. And he's coming to understand that. He knows he has to move in a new direction. So, Spirit, what's the ending? What is the lesson here? What is, hopefully both of these parties going to come out of this situation learning? Thank you, Spirit. What is going to be the lesson of this episode of this relationship? Yeah, sometimes you do have to speak up and be a bitch, but you gotta pick your battles, like I told you before.
You said sometimes I don't have to speak up?
No, you do, but you have to. You don't have to react to everything. You don't have to speak up to everything. You have to learn when to stay quiet and pay attention to what's going on. You can make a mental note of things, but you don't have to explode. One last card, please. Could you tell me what the lesson is and what the outcome is for these people? Spirit. One card. One card, please, Spirit. What can we look forward to for this couple? What can we look forward to for this couple, Spirit? Nothing? Come on. Let's get a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Transcendence. Metamorphosis. Changes. That's 555. Changes. Selfhood. Focusing on yourself. And changing and transcending and awakening. He's unawakened. And you can't expect awakened people to be aware of what they're doing and how it hurts others. That's why it's telling you to pause and take a step back and think about this. I'm going to get a card from that deck that you told me about.
Yeah, so it was okay. I was reading everything.
Look at this. Just fell out. Cycles. Cycles. This is part of the journey. Okay.
Just turkey and salami. Can I do provolone and the mozzarella?
Okay, Spirit.
Thank you on the bread purchases. No, thank you.
So, this is from the Tarot of the Heart Cap. 50 Ways to Divine Love. Tarot of the Heart. I'm going to get a card out of here. Let's get a card for this couple, please. Let's get a card for this situation, Spirit. All right. So we get the World, the Sun, and Temperance. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor.
Yes, I completely bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Can you mute yourself? Can you mute yourself? Because I'm going to read from the book. Thank you so much, darling. So, the World. Should have asked her to do that a while ago. I know. The World is 21. That'd be the last card, right? Universal love. In a relationship, it's time to celebrate love and to share your bliss with friends and family. A wedding or an anniversary sees others acknowledging and supporting your partnership. In a wider sense, you may set out on an adventure with your beloved and achieve a treasured goal. The World card has a female dancer who is encircled by an oval garland representing the mandorla or the cosmic egg, signifying heaven on earth, like a love that is never ending. The egg symbolizes both completeness and new life. In the four corners of the angel are the eagle, the lion, the bull, the angel. The angel, the eagle, the lion, and the bull, the icons of the Christian evangelist, and this indicates protection. So this world brings happy endings, lasting love, and a deep appreciation for those who matter to you. Okay, the next we got the Sun. Success and children. Look forward to a spell in the sunshine, a time of deserved success in which you return to a state of carefree innocence and perhaps rediscover your youth. You may experience this as a recuperation from an illness or respite from the demands of others as you enjoy togetherness and family. The Sun talks about a time for happiness that shares with those you love. The sunflowers indicate growth, and the walled garden indicates protection from the world. This paradise is a sanctuary of innocence where children play and ideas come to fruition. The sun's element is fire, which touches you with warmth and light and brings success and strength. And the last card is Temperance. The Sun is number 19 and Temperance is number 14 in this deck. Balance. Balance. Be mindful of a situation which, if left unattended, may result in misunderstanding. If a relationship is volatile right now, try not to let your emotions run away with you. Maintain your equilibrium by listening to your heart and your head in equal measures. Temperance.
Why is there baby flowers by my car?
I don't know why you unmuted yourself.
Okay, fuck you.
Temperance is one of the tarot's cardinal virtue cards, and she advocates balance and reason in love. A winged angel stands by a lash riverbank. With perfect poise, she decants water from one cup to another, while one foot touches the river's water and the other rests upon the earth. Temperance reveals the need for attention to detail and perhaps the patience of an angel to keep your love life in balance. So, this is talking about having patience with the relationship and with yourself. This is a chance to end this chapter and to go forward, knowing that this situation, this relationship is protected, and the need to have patience with yourselves, with one another, and with the universe. Because the universe is here to teach you all lessons, whether you stay together or not. But this is a time to bring people into your life who are going to be able to be a catalyst to take you to a higher awareness, a deeper understanding. And for some of the masculines, it's just basically they're going through the awakening. It may be things that you may have said or situations that occurred that he wasn't prepared for, and that is giving him a moment to reflect on himself and to deal with his shadow side, his tendency to be lustful and to lie and to hide things. But a lot of the times he's doing it to protect himself because he's afraid, because of past people and how they may have reacted in the same situation. So he had his guards up, but at the same time he loves you. But right now he needs to do the work on himself to understand what he expects from a woman or his partner, whoever the feminine energy is, and what is expected of him. For yourself, it's saying to me that you need to spend more time talking to spirit, looking for signs and synchronicities, deciding what it is that you want for your future, and being able to come to a place of acceptance and peace and taking care of yourself, nourishing you and nourishing this relationship. Don't be pessimistic. Don't be rebellious. Don't think about the bad things that happen. Think about what lessons this is teaching both of you. And he's learning what happens when you get pissed off. And it's time for you to learn about expressing yourself, but doing it in a way that's nourishing to the other person, like you're a teacher, having patience with that person, recognizing that they're not awakened and they're not going to react the way we would expect them to react to these things, because They're a different energy, but it's your shadow side. That you seeing in him. Because maybe you cheated on somebody in the past. I don't know. This could be a way of showing you how it felt. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else from you? Without cursing?
That was the whole question.
Well, I think that it's saying that it could be.
That's not what I think I from it.
Well, what did you get from it?
Shut up. Let me finish my sentence. I'll joke aside. No, I've never cheated on anyone. I've been lustful. I'm a very lustful person. But I never cheated on any person that I was with. I broke up with them first. And it's so shitty. Like, I broke up with them and I was over it. And I did fuck other people, but I broke up with them first, so they couldn't be like, no, you cheated on me.
Well, that is manipulative. That's manipulative.
I told you, it wasn't a good thing I did, but it's what I did.
Okay, but you see it as, I wasn't with you. We was broke up. I was done with you. But that person would think, perhaps, maybe, that you cheated on them. They may not have said it to you, but if they knew about it and found out about it, maybe...
They never knew. They never knew.
Right, because the only people in the world that have intuition is me and you, right? Shut up. Shut up.
They never knew. They never probably, I didn't throw it in people's faces like it was like a
He
trophy
didn't
that
throw
I
it in. He didn't throw it in your face either. You kept asking him, and he answered you.
Yes, he did. No, yes, he did throw it in my face.
He didn't throw it in your face. You kept asking, and you got the answer that you wanted because you didn't believe him.
No. He threw it in my face when he told me that he went over there in the first fucking place.
But he shouldn't. But if he hadn't told you he went over in the first place, you'd be mad at that too.
No, I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have fucking known.
So you want him to lie to you. You want him to hide things from you. Is that what you're teaching him? That it's better for him, if he's going to deal with you, to keep his bad behavior or his bad thoughts a secret. Which is what he did, and he's still in trouble when he came and said the truth. You got to decide what you want and how you want this relationship to go. This is going to be up to you. Is he supposed to not tell you shit? Or is he supposed to tell you shit?
I want him to tell me the truth for the first time.
What you want is for him to behave himself so there's nothing that he has to hide from you.
Exactly.
Okay? So let's talk about it in those terms instead of you fucked me over, you lied to me, da 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 da. Okay. That's what he did. But what do you expect from a relationship? You expect honesty, and you don't expect him to tell you that and respect, and you don't expect him to tell you that he did something. You want him not to do it, to have to tell it in the first place, to learn how to control his lust, to learn how to control that dark side of himself. But that's something that he has to decide.
Self-respect. Have self-control. Have respect for me.
Have respect for himself.
That's what I'm saying. Have some respect.
But you've taken it back to you. If you tell him about him not if you tell it to him in a way that he can realize that this is bad for his.
No, I said have some self-control. Have some self-respect. Have respect for me. Have respect for our relationship.
Well, like I said, it's not going to be overnight. It's a process that you have to have patience with if you choose to. If you don't want to have patience with it, then leave it alone. But if this is what you want, you cannot be wrong and strong, and neither can he. You have to decide that this is what you want and work on the relationship. You can't do that if you're not speaking to him. And you can't, I know I can't tell you how to talk, but you really do have to temper the way that you curse at him and the words that you say to him. It doesn't help. And it doesn't make him, you know, when you throw something back, somebody's going to throw it back at you. And you can't expect him to act like a saint, because he ain't. Nowhere near it. But he is getting chastised by his ancestors. His ancestors are dealing with him. And I said his ancestors are dealing with him and taking him through his lessons. And you, being the enlightened divine feminine,
I know. I need to be doing better.
You need to be doing better. Setting a better example for the relationship.
I mean, I stooped to his level because I was just like tired of it. I'm like, and it's just like you can't keep fucking talking me in my face, fucking me just sit there and smile dead. Well, I was like that for a little bit because I was like, okay, come on now, stop that. Can you poke me again? His mouth.
I'm sure that if we were speaking to him, he would say something different than you're saying, because everybody perceives it different ways. And it's hard for you to put your... Don't say no, you don't know what he's thinking.
I don't know. In the beginning of our relationship, I was very patient. I was very forgiving.
This is the beginning of your relationship. You act like you've been with this man for years. Knock it off.
No, I'm talking about the very beginning. The very, very beginning.
And the very, very beginning is when he fucked up.
Yep.
So it was then, and this is now.
And he fucked up again by lying to me.
He fucked up by lying to you, and he fucked up by telling you.
No.
Yeah.
He fucked up by lying to me. He fucked up by doing it in the first fucking place.
That's the point. But if
He
you go...
shouldn't have been fooling around and doing that bullshit in the first fucking place. But it's the fact that he tried or made it seem like he was going to be honest with me and then chose to lie to me into my face for 4 months. No. You shouldn't have been doing that dumb shit in the beginning anyways. But you sure as fuck should have kept lying about it.
Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to keep being mad? Then be mad. And don't talk about him again, and don't talk to him again. But in the meantime, you need to start working on nourishing your relationship with spirit.
Hi.
And trying to be more of a peaceful person. And stop being so rebellious and pessimistic.
I'm sorry for being rebellious and pessimistic.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You enjoy that. You like that. You like that you are intimidating to people. You do. You do. It works for you.
You just chastised me and told me.
You want me to You want me to chastise him? You want to put him on the phone and I do him next? He's not here for me to chastise. Believe me, I had some words for him. But I'm talking to you right now.
Right, and I'm saying, like, I am sorry about it, because I really don't like it. I really don't like that version of myself, which is why I've done so much work on not being like that. And that's why I'm frustrated, and I feel like a fucking idiot for even giving him as many chances as I did, because it didn't do anything for me. I spent months with this man, and all I got from it was like a return and a resurgence of my shadow self. And it's like good, like at least I can address it and acknowledge that part of myself and be like, yeah, I still don't fuck with it. But ultimately, and being very upfront and real with one another, like, no, I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. It makes me sad. It's lonely. I feel like a hermit. I feel like I want to isolate. I don't want to be around anybody.
Well, understand that's part of the process as well. actually.
No, and I'm cognizant of that as well, but it just makes me realize, like, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? How do I change it? What changes do I need to make it?
You need to be more in touch with your spiritual side and let your ancestors handle your fucking battles for you sometimes instead of you handling it. That's why we have the ability to talk to our ancestors and to pray, to talk to our guardian angels, and to talk directly to God. And you say, I don't know what to do. I can't handle this. I'm giving it to you, God. And give it to God. God will fight your battles. The ancestors will fight your battles if you turn it over to them. But they're not going to help you if you don't ask. If you think that you can handle it the way that you're handling it, then you keep handling it that way. But if you really want to change and come out of it, you got to be ready to leave shit in the hands of God. So, you know, sometimes when your kids fuck up or your husband fucks up, sometimes you just got to stay still and hold your peace and leave them in the hands of God. Why sin your soul because of their bullshit? That's my attitude. Not to say I don't get mad. I do get mad. I get angry. But everything that has happened to me in my life, bad or good, I try to see what was the lesson in it for me. What was the protection? Because sometimes rejection is protection. Because something that could have hurt me, you know, years ago and I thought I couldn't get through, I got through it. And I got better things for myself. But if this thing is something, then you need to just ask them to help you make the changes that are needed so that you can either be open to another person, but know that with every person you deal with is going to be a lesson. You know how they say the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know, right? And because you're a chosen one, you are going to get challenges. You had challenges before outside of a relationship with him, and now you're going to have challenges in a relationship. If you don't want it, then be celibate and stay by yourself for a while. It won't kill you. I'm still here. And it's been 8 years now. So, but I've been through a lot of things. I'm 3 times your age. Almost. Twice, at least. And I've just learned to be resilient and depend on myself.
That's what I'm learning.
Well, that's part of what you got to learn, is to depend on yourself and depend on your spirit team to protect you and guide you. But like I say, when I pray, I ask for the best outcome for all people involved. And sometimes that means that somebody ain't going to get what they want, and I might be the person that doesn't get what they want, because maybe it's not in my best interest. And then I have to accept that. And like grandmother said, ask for divine intervention. And that's where we are now. We got that card for divine intervention earlier. And maybe that's what you need to just focus on and pray for. Divine intervention to bring some peace so that you'll be able to feed yourself and nourish the relationship with God and with spirit and with your soulmate or your twin flame. But just because this person came into your life at this time doesn't mean that he is there forever. But it does mean that he's there for a lesson for you and for him. That's why he came into your circle. Oh, native spirit oracles. Ah, trickster. I talked to you about that last night. About, well, not yesterday maybe, about shape-shifting, tricksters, the Hayorka spirit, the Nephilim spirits. They're here to fuck with the divine feminine. They're here to teach us lessons. They're here to challenge us. This is a war. And so we have all the tools that we need. They're coming at us with anger and
well, I just said that to you. It's a twin flame thing.
Right. This whole thing is a twin flame thing. That's why I'm saying I don't understand why you are getting so crazy with it. This is we're all going through shit like this. It ain't exactly that, but I have my challenges. I'm sure if you speak to look, when you send me those things about twin flames on Instagram, that's why I asked you, do you read what they're saying? They're telling you exactly what's happening to you right now. And that should be comforting to you. And that should be like, oh, you got a heads up on this situation. You're ahead of the game. You know what's up. You know what he's doing. You know that this is just a phase. So that's why you shouldn't allow yourself to get so worked up about it. Because
444 on the clock.
Ashe. Because you have, 444. You have that, and that was the number we had. Your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. You got to put in the work, and you got to know. When you get those messages like that about twin flames, and you read it, really sit down and read it and see how is it speaking or describing your situation right now. But yeah, he's here to stir up shit. He's a trickster. They all are. That's the energy. Okay. Spirit of the earth. And we're thinking about foundations, working, acquiring things, materialism, the earth, stability. Look at this. Medicine woman and medicine man.
The magicians.
Learning how to heal yourselves, how to heal others. So you could be able to counsel others. So you can be able to make money counseling others too. Ashe. Learning how to heal yourself, learning how to heal others. Prayer feathers. Let me see prayer feather. I don't know if I ever got that one before. What page is that on? Prayer feather is page 72. 72 is 9, and 9 is the ancestors. Are speaking. 72. Can I count? Love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love them anyway. Gather your inner forces, silently and secretly love, and fully with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. It's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. The native spirit wants you to know, feathers in a native culture represent a connection with the Creator. Birds symbolize messages between the two-legged humans and spirit. This is your time to love and to be loved. The love that you sent out into the world comes back to you 100-fold. There are times when Small concerns of everyday life need to drop away and be replaced by the majesty of your being. Well, this is that time. Prayer feathers are decorated feathers that can be used for many purposes. In some tradition, in some tradition, prayers are placed into the feather. You can hold it to your heart or between your hands as you focus on your prayer, and then tie it onto a bush so that when the wind blows, it carries the prayers to the Creator. Another kind of prayer feather is a decorated feather or a decorated bundle of feathers that are used for smudging in sacred smoke ceremonies. The smoke is to cleanse the space as well as carry your prayers upwards. For a day, try to love each person you encounter. Imagine a golden ray of light from the center of your heart radiating to the center of the heart of that individual. Notice how great you feel by the end of the day. So, practice giving out love to everybody, including this person, and see how you feel. If you put away the rebellion and the pessimism and the lack and think more about love and the good things, the things that you wish for him to adjust, you could pray about that. And if it's part of his journey and if it's in God's will for him to change, he will. But we don't know what his purpose is, and we can't change anybody but ourselves. And you teach people how to treat you. So if you're going to be loud and boisterous and aggressive, you're going to get aggressive back. You teach people how to treat you. So if you want them to treat you with respect and love and gentleness and kindness, then you need to show that to him. And do your prayers. And like I said, leave shit in the hands of God. Take it to Jesus. You know, that's what they say. So, I think I'm going to end this. I think we got the advice that we've needed. And bottom of the deck, a great mystery. Yeah, we don't know what this is. This is all a mysterious thing, but this is all in God's plan. And these are the things that we agreed to before we got here. And you got to remember that too. The bad and the good. It's all part of the contract. So, thanks so much for allowing me to share this with you. And I'll be talking to everybody real soon. Ashe.